Hello my friends, welcome back to Milk and Cookies Total War. I am Indie Pride, and welcome back to part 4 of my Settra the Imperishable Let's Play campaign. When last I left you, Settra had just conquered Antok and started moving with his legions towards Kasabar, the city of bronze, also known as the Temple of Sorrow. Played a very big role in the War of the Seven Kings, and when Nagash was overthrown, they were essentially one of the kingdoms that rose up against and defied him. They had very powerful warriors and worshipped Gaheb, and actually much of their population were about 7 feet tall. They could shoot arrows at them, and their skin was hard enough that they would actually bounce off their body. So very powerful warriors, but they were betrayed, and ultimately Arkan the Black marched in and ended up destroying much of the city. So it became known as the Temple of Sorrow, and we just conquered it, took it from the Doom Kingdoms, and Settra looks to expand his empire even further. He has brought peace, freedom, snacks, and lower gas prices to his new empire. And what an empire it is. In 36 turns, we've conquered much of Nehekhara. We are moving westwards towards Arkan the Black. But we have Khemri, Black Pyramid of Nagash, Black Tower of Arkan. We're going to finish off the Doom Kingdoms pretty soon here, I think, and then look to take Vulture Mountain probably, and take out the dwarves here. After that, it will be Arkan the Black. We'll see how far he's expanded. You can see that the last defenders have expanded all the way to Sunenberg, so those dinos are going to be an issue for us. And to our southern border, I think we're going to want to take out Orion's camp and Karak Zorn, because there's going to be a lot of gold. Now what we might end up doing pretty soon here is start sacking and razing instead of conquering all these territories, because a lot of these aren't going to be amazing for us. They're unpleasant climate, and killing them off and just taking all the gold as we leave, razing it to the ground, might be pretty good. We'll see what we can actually build in Karak Zorn if we decide to go to war with them. That won't be an easy fight. We're not quite at a stage where we can do that yet. I think when Settra hits level 14 and gets that second Khemrian War Sinks, that will be gigantic for us, and will probably make things a little bit easier in terms of siege battles. So, looking at our economy and our buildings here, you can see we are working towards our Tomb Guard at our Royal Barracks, and we actually just leveled up Settra's skill tree here to a point where we can get more Tomb Guard. So up that unit capacity, get 2 Tomb Guard with halberds, 2 regular Tomb Guard, and then buff them with melee attack. And on the next turn, we can actually get some Vanguard deployment for our Skeleton Chariots, which will be nice because we have 4 of them, and they're very heavily buffed as well. 60 armor, bunch of melee attack and defense, pretty good stuff there. Now we did also secure some trade with the High Elves to our north, so we are trading now, making 386 gold a turn. We've established iron in Gorgazan and gotten some good trade going from there. And so our economy is starting to look a lot better than it has been recently, up to 2,500 gold a turn now, and that will continue to grow up as we demolish this building in Bagar and start building a gemstone foundry, or one of those unique building chains that will help us trade even more. I should be able to. I haven't actually looked at the building chain, but we can do that in a second here. Well, right now, I think we're going to move with this army. I have renamed my king here to King Ivar the Bony. So we're going to move towards the Pools of Despair and try to finish off the Doom Kingdoms. I think that might be their last settlement. I'm not sure they have any armies left either. See some pools of crimson blood there. Nice little touch. Black Tower of Arkan seems to be good in terms of public order. So yeah, we will march forward. Ooh, is that? That is Krotgar himself. Only level 8 right now. And he's going to try to take out the Doom Kingdoms. Are we going to beat him to it? If we forced marched, maybe we could block him off. I doubt it. I think he's going to be able to take it from us anyway.
Now we go.
Bunch of Saurus warriors. Now, fighting Krotgar and the Lizardmen is not going to be an easy thing, because Saurus will smash pretty much all of our mainline infantry. By far, one of the best core choices in the Total War Warhammer series so far. Not that there are core choices, but you know what I mean. Like that main frontline tier 1 infantry. They're just so good. I guess with shields, they're tier 2, I think, technically, but maybe not. They might be tier 1. I'm not sure. But regardless, Saurus warriors will be a problem to deal with. But, you know, in terms of a one-on-one fight, we should be able to handle them on an open field. On an open field, Ned. And meanwhile, we're going to be sending our Lich Priest all over the place to try to procure some more trade agreements. So lots of stuff going on right now. We're about to finish off our Altar of Jaff and get that 5 Canopic jars per turn, which will be really nice. And actually, what we're going to do here is summon our 3rd army, because we have finished one of our new dynasties. I only skipped about 3 or 4 turns just to finish up a few little minor housekeeping issues. And we're going to get Lamizash. So we're going to recruit him after Pride in Service. We will do the rite that will make him like level 3 when we summon him and get that extra unit XP. And all of that stuff is going to make our third army pretty powerful. Now, I'll show off some of that synergy that I've been talking about with the Ushabti and Lamizash in a second here. Let's see if Kronkar actually gets the settlement. Oh, he just walks right through like we're not even there. Sweet. Dude, I might just declare war on him. Maybe not yet. I'm not really quite ready for that yet. I think getting that third settlement will be pretty good. Or third army will be pretty good before we decide to declare war on him. I don't know how many armies he has, but they have a lot of territory right now. That's for sure. So they just made their own army. We should be able to just march in and auto-resolve that battle. I don't think we should have to fight it. This is one of the Book of Nagash armies. Very close to my Lich Priest. Just disappeared. We'll deal with them eventually. But for right now, we're going to focus on getting Lamizash. We have enough to summon him with our Canopic Jars. And we've actually unlocked a lot in our Mortuary Cult as well. We can take a look at that. So I do want the Venom Knights of Asaph. We can take a look at their absurd stat line here. 110 armor, 10,000 HP, 55 melee attack with poison. Amazing unit. Channeling her ancient ageless fury, the Asp Goddess chosen. Rider's bite with her deadly venom. So Asaph is the Nehekharan goddess of beauty and death and poison and I believe vengeance as well. And yeah, her champions are beasts for sure. So what we're going to do here is research Lamizash. And we're going to get extra missile damage for all our Ushabti with great bows, which we don't have any of those yet, but very soon we will. Higher melee attack and extra unit capacity. And then when we combine that with, I believe one of the Herald of Gaheb should be... Oh, there is no Herald of Gaheb. Interesting. I would have thought there would be. So Gaheb is the god of the earth, the Nehekharan god of the earth, and he is associated heavily with Ushabti. And I believe Kasabar is actually... Yeah, they worship Gaheb more than any other Nehekharan deity. But down here, you can see the Ushabti buffs. If we get that as well, Lamizash, and a few other things, our Ushabti are going to be absolutely insane. So that's the synergy we're going for. We will research Lamizash right now, and then we will also enact the rite, if we have enough. I believe we should. Yeah. Great Incantation of Tahoth. Once invoked, the God of Scholars reveals secrets even lost in the Mortuary Cult. Due to Tahoth summons, souls are called more freely from their realm, and it'll give us higher Lord Recruit rank demonetized. Unit experience +2 for all unit recruits. So perform right. We'll do that. And we will get our boy Lamizash, Neferata's father, next turn. But yeah, that 2,400 gold a turn is starting to be real nice. We're upgrading our economy buildings. I'll save that because I actually want to recruit a level 4 settlement, or a level 4 building here, the statue of demonetized. Get that soon, and then we can get some more Ushab to do that way, which will be pretty nice. In the meantime, take the Pools of Despair. I'll resolve that. We don't need it. And King Ivar the Bony has taken over here. Not going to give us a whole lot of gold. Do we need we have a lot of open graves right now. I think we should just start... Yeah, I think we should start upgrading all those rather than building another one. So we'll demolish this. I don't think we need another one at the moment. Let's take a look at you. Might actually go over to the Dark Elves and see if we can get trade with them. I really wish heroes could search for lost treasure. Because that'd be a great way to get a bunch of gold. I mean, you can get like 10,000 gold on some of those treasure ships. I guess Lamizash can do a little bit of that for me. Because we're not really at a point where we can summon a ton of Ushabti. But Settra needs to start doing stuff as well.
Settra the Imperishable.
Well, I just got a glimpse of what lies in the heart of the jungle and the heart of darkness here. And I'm not sure I want any piece of that action. 2 Glade Riders, Wildwood Rangers, 2 Treekin, a Tree Man, Waystalker, Deepwood Scouts, and Glade Guard. And that's just the garrison. They've got another 15 units on top of it. I could maybe win, but it would hurt bad. and it'd be scary. When I get my Khemrian War Sphinx, I feel like my ability to take on factions is going to become so much easier. I just need him on that mount, and suddenly everything will change. My armor will change, my health pool will essentially double. Yeah, I will double. I mean, it's going to just become a whole lot easier to take fights against the dwarfs, against the wood elves, against everybody. So, I need to get him 2 more levels. I might wait till I get Tomb Guard, because that building's about to finish up in 2 turns. Regardless, we're about to summon Lemizash here. Get that 3rd army going. Krotgar, what are you doing, buddy? Alright, he's on a cold one now. You see that glowing hand of the gods? Pimp hand right there, smacking people around. And I gotta turn my attention to the dwarfs too, and Bel Eliad and Araby. Man, I cannot wait to see Araby. It's really interesting, like, trying to discuss at this point, trying to guess what CA is going to do in terms of the next faction. There's so much they could do because, and it's all weird. Like, all this stuff is weird because there's no more major factions that you can plop in Game 2 at this point. Can't do Chaos Dwarfs, makes no sense. Can't do Ogre Kingdoms, makes no sense. Demons would make sense if you didn't know if there was a 3rd game coming, but you know there is. You know they're going to be the headlining faction in Game 3. So it's like, it has to be Southern Realms, Dogs of War, or Vampire Coast, or Araby, or Albion, or something bizarre. It has to be one of those. Like, it can't, there's nothing else that can be done. You can't do any of the major races. So, without, I mean, if you want to sell Game 3, that is. So, I really don't know what they're going to do there, but it's very interesting to discuss. What we're going to do here, summon our boy, Lamizash of the 4th Dynasty. Look at that. +2 unit capacity for Ushabti, +6 melee attack for all Ushabti, +8 melee attack for himself, and 10% missile damage for all my great bow units. Hello, my friend. Welcome.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
So you will get the Casket of Souls. Lucky you.
Attend your king, slaves.
Maybe I should put that in Settra's army. I'm going to be using Settra the most. So I think the Casket of Souls should honestly be in his army. And I'll be fighting dwarfs and stuff where it'll be really good. So we'll disband one of my skeleton archers.
Bow before your king.
Put the Casket of Souls in there. Yeah. And then in Khemri, we will level up our boy. Route Marcher. We're definitely doing Ushabti. Yeah, so you stack Gaheb, the god of the earth. There's so much synergy here. It's insane. My statue boys are gonna be the nastiest on the planet. Where's my Ushabti buffs? Right here. So yeah, level 3, get more melee attack, more melee defense. Reverend Stonemasonry. Alright. Get some archers. Do some global recruitment, maybe get some chariots. And we're getting all that unit recruitment buff as well. They're all starting out at level 2 chevrons. That's pretty good. We're going to save up for the statue here and get some more Ushabti. And Settra, what am I going to do with you? Prince Emotep leveled up. We're going to get him Conqueror. I can't fight the dwarfs. But I can probably fight some Bretonnians. Well, I think now is a pretty good time to pursue that Crown of Nehekhara. Settra's agents bring him word of a place in the north where petty natives have risen above their station, their power bought with ancient treasures of Nehekharan origin. He has witnessed the rise and fall of empires and senses this is no mere coincidence. A force must be deployed at once to obtain hostages and divine the location of the Crown of Nehekhara. So a bunch of Norscans came in and took our stuff. Settra's not a big fan of that. So what we're going to do is move this army. Actually, we'll wait one more turn. Finish up those 2 Nehekharan warriors. What do we want here? Definitely extra weapon strength because we're getting a bunch of Tomb Guard and more armor for them. We'll move them into El Haik next turn. Maybe even bait the Bretonnians out there because I would love to have that settlement. Hello? Go faster. Huh. I'm pressing R and it's not going faster. Whatever. We'll put that next turn. Where are they going? They might be sailing to Nagaroth. I don't want to chase them over there. That's not going to be fun. Kronkar, don't you think about it. Just stomping through my territory like you own the place. I'm going to have to put you in your place pretty soon, man. That's not acceptable. Look at that. It's so cocky. I mean, honestly, if anyone deserves to be, it's probably Kronkar. He's literally the best lord in the game. Probably in campaign and multiplayer. His buffs for Saurus are so crazy. And you don't have to work for them. It's like, you start out with a full stack of Saurus. Every single unit you field gets those buffs. No, we'll just do a few bones and bodies. Alright. Try to find one more... Yeah, get a few more trade agreements going if we can.
Tomb King of Nehekhara.
And King Ivar the Bony, you can move in and raid.
From the sands.
It's actually going to give us a lot of gold. Wow. How much is this settlement worth? 450. It's level 4. Yeah. None of our stacks right now by themselves are incredibly powerful. That is a bit of an issue. We're working on it, obviously. Khemri just finished up, so on the global recruitment side, we can now get a bunch of Tomb Guard, which is something we will definitely pursue. I don't want to lose my chariots because I've buffed them up pretty substantially, but I don't really want to get rid of my Nehekharan warriors either. They're pretty solid now. I mean, 67 armor, 38 melee attack. They've gotten some very nice buffs. We can definitely lose a couple. Well, definitely lose the spearmen. Maybe lose one archer. Maybe lose one chariot, and then maybe lose one Nehekharan warrior. Yeah.
I rule everything.
And that will give us... Oh, that's going to take so long. Yeah, that's the problem with global recruitment. But their stats are going to be insane here. Get rid of one more. I mean, most of our Tomb Guard should honestly go in this army. Because that's where all the buffs are coming from. Settra's got the biggest buffs to him. Well, is it map-wide? Might be map-wide. No, just his army. So yeah, most of the Tomb Guard will go here. And then Lamizash will specialize in Ushabti, and I don't know what you're going to specialize in yet, Mr. Ivar, but you're going to stay right there for now.
Nehekhara rises from the sand.
And a bunch of recruitment on the way. Well, the raid was a success. A barbarian chief draped in ancient gold and gem-studded trinkets is dragged before Settra. He's larger by far than the average human and wears a growling mask of surliness, but Settra revels in the terror that lurks behind his eyes. The creature's soul is forfeit, of course. Demonetized demands eternal justice, and Settra his due. What will be the manner of this insect's passing? I can flay him and raise him. Flaying has got to be the absolute worst way to go on the planet, probably. That and getting lit on fire. Oh, that's just awful. That's pretty mean. I don't think I'm going to do that to the poor guy. It's only skeleton units, and I'm not really recruiting any. I don't know what that... I don't think like Tomb Guard qualify as skeleton. I think it's only skeleton archers, spearmen, and the regular skeleton warriors. So casualty replenishment's pretty good. Though we're not going to be doing that much fighting. We just got a bunch of gold, though. We'll sacrifice him to demonetize. And then splendid structures. Cities of Nehekhara are without comparing their scale and grandeur. However, time ravages stone just the same as flesh. And now our buildings are badly in need of restoration. So we can go for construction costs minus 15 for infrastructure or for militia. We're starting to get some big recruitment buildings. So I think we'll go for that. Oh, we can teleport. We're about to do a quest battle. Nice. Deep in the Ice-Tooth Mountain, a Norscan host lurks in wait. Their leader knows he harbors a relic of great significance, even if he does not glean its origin. In due course, he will know the truth and its terrible price. The king will not be denied a second time. Today, Settra will regain his crown and exact his bloody vengeance. That will give us a pretty nice AoE buff. That's constant. Higher AP, higher weapon damage, higher charge bonus, and then a bit of physical resistance and a bit of armor. The actual stats for the item itself aren't very good. +3 armor is nothing. 5% physical resistance is decent, but it's not a ton. But on top of everything else, it'll be nice. And then, yeah, the buff is solid, so I think we'll do that. Well, we'll do it after we get our army finished. We need to finish that first, I guess. So we'll probably skip a bit of turns here in a second to do some more recruiting. But we've got some more Nehekharan warriors we can summon. In this army. We can get a Tomb Guard with Halberd. And we can also increase our Ushabti. And look to get another recruitment building as well. So I haven't been working towards my Sepulchral Stalkers or Necropolis Knights at all. I'm not exactly sure yet if I'm going to be using a ton of them in campaign. The cool thing about this whole system with the unit caps is that it kind of encourages you to branch out and get many different unit types and recruit many different kinds of buildings because they're capped, right? Like, you're encouraged to be versatile and field many different unit types. But for right now, man, I hate that. Okay, that's plus, okay, it's 2 at least. I was going to be really sad if there was only 1 Tomb Scorpion for 6,000 gold. But we'll be able to get 2. And that's probably worth pursuing. Is there anything else right now that would be really good? I think we'll wait 1 turn and then get a Scorpion's Nest and get some Tomb Scorpions. That'll be really good versus Dwarfs. That will help a lot, I think. Lord not moved. Yeah, I'm raiding, dude. Pulse of Despair. We can upgrade this and probably get... Yeah, let's go for some gold. For now.
I'm awake.
I would love for one of these factions to come out and actually fight me on an open field. But everyone seems very content to sit in their holds, so we might have to get aggressive ourselves. Research has gone back down, and we might just go for another army here. We don't need another Tomb Prince at the moment. Do any of these improve our Ushabti? Yes. Okay. Frenzy? Man. I'm not going to get it quite yet because I just don't need to. You know what? No, let's get it. Let's get it. Just before I forget. Herald of Settra. So we're going to get Frenzy on all of our Ushabti and Great Bow units in Lord's army. That will, of course, go to Lamizash. Insane. I cannot wait to see his stats. Okay. We're going to stop recording for a second here and just let all my armies recruit their stuff, and then we will pick up in, like, 5 seconds. So when the Norskins decided to come into our desert homeland and take our milk and cookies, Settra was not very happy with them. What we're going to do now is teleport. Well, actually, where is the battle itself? I bet it's really, really, really far away. I don't know. There we go. Where is it at? Yeah, well, I mean, we're not marching up there. I think that's obvious. So what we're going to do instead is teleport. We're going to spend 500 gold, and we are going to get our first quest battle of the campaign. See what we're working with here. Our recruitment is finished up. You can see our stats now, and take a second to revel in the glory that are my Tomb Guard now. 73 melee defense, 72 armor, decent melee attack of 37. I mean, 66 melee defense on my regular Tomb Guard. They're just not going to die very easily. With that said, though, the enemy does have hell cannons. They do have a lot of AP. They got trolls. This won't be an easy fight. We do have 3 archers that should be able to absolutely pincushion that giant in seconds. I don't know if they'll have reinforcements. I bet they won't because that's a pretty powerful army in and of itself. But it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, we'll maybe lose a couple units here or there, but overall, it'll be alright. Let's quick save it and get into the battle.
Today, we dispatch these faithless barbarians, these petty thieves, in tribute to Jaff, the god of war and death. He will feast as the jackal does, and grow fat on their souls. For who dares stand before Settra in defiance of his will. I am the King of Kings, the Imperishable, and I will see my crown returned.
I love his voice. I really like that voice actor. That's awesome. This will be a nice change of pace. Now in the frozen tundras of Norska, fighting Chaos, who we have not fought this campaign. It's mostly been vampires and other Tomb Kings. And we're getting to a point where we'll start fighting dwarfs, wood elves, and chaos. So lots of variety coming. And a fun little quest battle as well. Nibbles shall lead my charge. We'll get our formation set up. Probably Tomb Guard out on the flanks, and then just like that, skeleton archers in the back, in guard mode. And chariots working in tandem with each other. We got a Casket of Souls now, so we can force them towards us. I would really like it if they didn't camp in that forest. I'd really like it if they didn't. Bounce bar is about even, as expected. That should change very quickly.
Settra the Imperishable.
Settra, I cannot wait you to get a kitty cat of yourself. Of your own. Gotta keep Prince Emotep nearby. You can look at our masters here. Emotep. Okay, let's do it. Let's move up. It's gonna take a minute here. Put it in double fast forward. So yeah, in terms of the Chaos versus Tomb Kings matchup, at least in multiplayer, not actually sure how it's going to go. There's kind of a popular meme that Chaos isn't very good. I don't really agree with that at all, and not everybody thinks so. I mean, plenty of people I know how to make Chaos work very effectively for themselves, but Necrosphinxes we saw, they can mess up Shaggus pretty good in the right situation. Maybe in a lot of situations. But I still think that one of the issues the Tomb Kings are going to have is against armor-piercing bonus for large units, those elite halberds. The ones that we were really scared of before, before Total War Warhammer 2 came out would be really trash. Well, they're not. Temple Guard, the least used of the three, of Blackguard, Phoenix Guard, and Temple Guard. But all three of them definitely have their niche in multiplayer and certainly in campaign. Although I think Temple Guard and campaign aren't really used because you don't get buffs from them for Krotgar. And like you might as well just spam Saurus. Chariots come up. Go double fast forward. Casket of Souls should be close by. Very soon should be able to start shooting into them. And that should make them move out of their forest here. They're camping like crazy. This is not very chaosy. I don't think Khorne would be very pleased with a barbarian who wants to sit in a forest. Maybe he's allied with Tzeentch or something. Trying to be a little bit tricky. Alright, you should fire, right? You should be able to fire, right? Right? Oh god. Oh god! Let's move up. Quickly. That was sick ambushes from the AI. Oh god! I've never played this map before. Alright, Casket of Soul, pull back. Nibbles, go save him. They might try to get into melee with him, actually. Interesting. That was actually really cool. I was not expecting that at all. Casket of Souls will be fine. I kind of zoned out. Alright, we good. We Gucci. Fire in. You guys can fire in from the flank. Those hell can't... Oh, they're very spread out. I see. They're pretty much everywhere. No, run, Casket, run! I don't think we're going to lose it. Chariots can charge in from the flank. Oh, no. Casket, please, don't crumble. Oh, those are Chaos Knights. Oh, God. Pull out, pull out, pull out. That was really well done from the AI, actually. That was pretty cool. More Chaos Knights about to charge into Nehekhara Warriors. It's going to hurt. Pull out, Casket, pull out. Oh, Hellcan is shooting. What? Alright, Emotep, anchor that. Help kill the Chaos Knights. Casket seems to be fine. I mean, it took some damage for sure. But the Chariots absolutely ran through them over here. I was in ramble commentary mode and zoned out, and That was a very well executed ambush in a lot of ways. That was pretty cool, actually. I liked that. Alright, we're killing the Chaos Knights. Hellcannon's a problem, so I think the War Tank should just go kill it before it can get some good, more good shots in. Chariots pulling through and demolishing these Chaos Warriors. Need to get out of our blobs, though. A little bit blobbed up right now. So you guys go protect the flank. Casket of Souls will be fine. Go on, Nibbles. Finish them off. We do have halberds nearby for the Chaos Knights. Don't want to send our chariots in, but everything else can go. Keep firing in from the flank. Pepper those Chaos Marauders with some nice shots from range. Casket of Souls, you can start shooting into the Marauder Horsemen. And what else do we have? We have 2 Hell Cannons here, okay. So we will push up. You guys will be your own control group. Archers fire in. Settra. And then the chariots. All 3 chariots, just run them down, make sure they don't come back. Alright. Now you guys can start moving up. Settra, use your Wrath of Matra and give yourself some physical resistance and weapon damage. So routed right now. You guys should rally to your king, help him out. Oh. Finish off that Hell Cannon. Need to move our halberds to the front here. I don't care about those Marauders. Tomb Guard and Nehekhara Warriors go fight. Some good shots in here. Yeah, good stuff. This is a fun battle. The beginning was pretty, almost catastrophic. I would have been very sad if I lost my Casket of Souls that early. But now we're in good shape. I think we can start getting a little bit of close-ups here. As Marauders pour down the mountainside. Oh. Casket, are you gonna start doing anything useful? Well, that was a nice shot. Settra has a bonus for storage and AP, so those Chaos Knights will not be able to stick around very long with them. Nice. And we have our second Realm of Souls proc. Maybe pull these Nehekhara Warriors back so I don't lose them. I don't think they'll crumble with the heals that are coming in right now. Move up in the center. Some more good shots in. Those Chaos Knights are tanky. They do not want to die. Shoot! Shoot, boys! Yeah, they should rout before. Yeah, good stuff. You guys go reinforce. We might lose a Nehekhara Warrior out on that flank. You are going to run to the edge of the map so that you don't have to worry about dying. And now we push up in the center as our chariots push forward. Casket of Souls. Let's turn you off fire at will. And reset the situation. Alright, we've got it under control now.
Settra the Imperishable.
Chariots, wait for your time. And of course, we're going to get a good look at this. Not every day you get to see a Khemri Warsings bound down a hill and do that. Wow. So cinematic. I love it. Tomb Guard coming in to reinforce. Alright. You guys can take a little position up here on top of the hill, I think. Get a nasty shot in with the casket. And we're in no hurry, actually, to engage quite yet. We can kind of use our range advantage here and push that. Actually, what we can do is just YOLO Chariot up the center with Settra at the front. Casket of Souls can pull back. You guys go. There are few things more glorious than killing a bunch of Norskins with chariots and teaching them how to actually use chariot stacks. And with the arrow fire coming in, unless there are more reinforcements coming, that should be a mass rout very soon, I think. We're gonna turn our archers off fire. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. They're already done. Yeah, we could probably use some reinforcements over here. Watch Nibbles the Desolator go to work. Smearing them on the ground. Really nasty charge from the flank. Getting pancake and sandwich from multiple sides. And we're gonna paint the snow red here. So do we have anything else to worry about besides a Lord? I haven't seen a Lord character yet. I imagine they have more hidden right around here. That's gonna be my guess.
We'll be back.
70 Marauders left right here. And they're about to be in pieces. I feel bad for them, honestly, at this point. What, you steal my stuff, I'm gonna come and punish you. And that's what we're gonna do. Alright. Watch out on the left flank here. Settra lead the charge. We'll let Settra do it. Oh no, don't run. Need something with mobility to go check the woods. Send one of the chariots over here. Probably not the one that's been taking a ton of damage because there probably might be Chaos Knights or something hidden.
Bring my chariot.
That's a really fun quest battle. I like that because I actually had no idea that I was going to get ambushed there. That was complete shock to me that I almost got outplayed by the AI. Alright. What's happening? I'm scared that something's gonna come from this side and just murder my poor Casket of Souls. Everything's shattered. Hello? I'm so confused right now. I mean, it is telling me to hunt down the Norscan Raider, so I imagine there's some ambush I haven't triggered yet. Hashtag triggered. I don't want to, like, isolate my forces, because I don't know where the ambush will come from. Oh, here we go. Put it in slow motion for a second. Okay, well, cool. I forgot there was a giant. Need to get everything over there now, yes? Is anything actually in danger of dying? Let's go. Let's go. Get over here. Everything. Need all of you. Nehekhara warrior is probably gonna die. I think the Tomb Guard might be fine. Maybe. Nibbles needs to get over here quick. Where is Nibbles? Nibbles, please. Nibbles. I just had cardiac arrest. I had no idea where Nibbles was. I was so scared. I was like, there's no way I just lost my Khemrian Warsphinx. This ain't so good. I'm actually probably gonna lose the Tomb Guard here. Hurry, everyone, hurry. Why are they running away? Kill him more, just kill him more. That is a big, scary, ugly Chaos Giant. There he comes! Oh, I just murdered them. Now, Chariot's probably not the best unit to be trying to kill trolls with, but... Hurry! It's actually working okay. Oh god, Settra. Oh god, Settra. Run! It's almost like being beaten on by a giant and a Chaos Lord will make you take some damage or something. It's really weird how that works. Yeah, I need to get Emotep nearby, get the Tomb Guard to come up and sally. Reinforce. Now these chariots are definitely taking way too many losses, so pull back. We're fine. I'm not gonna send archers into melee. So a couple close calls there. We'll probably end up losing the Nehekhara warriors, but overall, completely fine. I didn't take that back. Oh wow, they're actually chasing my chariots and catching up to them. You guys Lead them on a merry chase. That was a cool battle. Not quite over yet. Get some nice little close-ups as our halberds surround the trolls. Should be able to bring them down. And the good thing about being undead is that if a troll vomits on you, you don't really care, right? Because you already don't have any flesh. If you're a human, that'd be melting the skin off your bones. Routing? Yep. Army losses kicks in, and we take it. Might have to kill the Lord, though. Nope. Not unbreakable. No real point running them down. Might have lost one unit. Not incredibly well played, I will say that. But it was fun. And it had some cinematic moments for sure. I kind of like not taking the quest battles too serious, though. Let them ambush me. That was well played from the AI. I had no idea what to expect. Good stuff. Alright, I'll see you back on the campaign map. So, despite me being kind of an idiot that battle and zoned out completely, ended up working out completely fine. We didn't lose a single unit. You can see most of my units will be back to replenishment, full replenishment within 2 turns. And we got Settra up to level 14. So hard to complain. I got an extra 1,500 gold because I sacrificed the captives, or no, ransomed them. And Settra is now able to get a Kemrian War Sphinx, which is just a complete shift in what I'm able to do this campaign. Having 2 of them in the same army just makes everything so much easier in terms of battlefield tactics. We've already seen what Nibbles the Desolator has been able to do in the entirety of this campaign, just kicking butt, taking names, and that's what our new one will do for me. So his HP pool should go up to about 10,000 now. His armor goes up to 110, his weapon strength goes up, everything is better. Look at this beauty. Oh, I love it. One of the best monster units in the game, just from pure aesthetics, but in terms of fun too. I love how the animation for it is, it literally just runs through units. Like a lot of them, like you'll attack and then they'll do something. And obviously I like seeing those swipes and everything like that. It has plenty of those. But seeing it just charge through the entire unit and come out the other side and kill a bunch on the way through, super satisfying. We've also constructed our statue of Demonetized, so that's a level 4 now, which means we've got Ushabti with great bows. I think I might have actually showed that before we did the quest battle. Let's see what we got from the Crown of Nehekhara. So yeah, we got a bunch of bonus experience, and we got this beauty. So that should be with us next turn. Prince Emotep leveled up. I'm a little sad they don't have Kemrian War Sphinxes or Necroserpents, or... It'd be really cool if you could specialize your Tomb Princes to be aligned with a specific god like you can your Lords. Be very nice if I went for like a Tomb King or a Tomb Prince who was allied with a Soph. I could get a Necroserpent, that kind of thing. It's cool. I understand why they kept it unique for Khalida. It makes perfect sense, but still would be nice to get a little bit more customization there. Definitely go training to get my Tomb Guard even more ridiculous. And yeah, my units carried me there for sure. So, Kaisabar can be leveled up to level 3 settlement, which means we can get more Tomb Guard. Take a look at the stack here. We got one more Ushabti coming, and one more Ushabti with great bows. Black Pyramid of Nagash can be leveled up. And we can get another... We're 3 turns away from finishing our Scorpion's Nest, so we'll get 2 more Tomb Scorpions. And now we can look to maybe attack Orion's camp with this... Or Orion... I don't know how to say that. Orion's camp? Oreo's camp? Milk and cookies, baby. We're gonna maybe attack them. I think that would be a really fun battle. Would not be easy. It'd have to be on my game, but with the new Kemrian War Sphinx, I think we can. And let's get them into Kaisabar. Get leveled up. Get our replenishment up. 2 more turns, and then we attack. And we'll save our gold here to see if we can get anything special. Is there anything really good, anything in terms of recruitment? Maybe we'll just level up a bunch of our settlements. Pretty soon we're going to be getting into a bunch of tier 3 buildings. Get our Ushabti up, get a full stack of them at least. Probably end up deleting some of these units and just get more Ushabti because they're so good. I mean, even right now without most of the buffs, They've got 30 melee attack, 42 melee defense. Frenzy. They're going to get up to like 50 melee attack, 50 melee defense. It's going to be absurd. I cannot wait. And then we can maybe look to attack Bel Eliad as well. This is not a good anti-dwarf army though, that's the problem. I really need to use Shabti to start doing that. I'd like to get a little bit of vision. I could take Bel Eliad. I definitely could. I think we will. I think we'll go to war with the dwarfs. End turn there. And you guys, Settra, will move to the Wood Elves very soon. And we can probably get one more cool battle in before this campaign part ends. Maybe. I'm not sure where we are in terms of time. I'd like to keep them below an hour. And we still have our Lich Priest of Nehekhara moving towards Nagaroth, actually. So we've uncovered the Dark Elves. We see Harganeth, City of Executioners. City of Helebron. It's a brutal, brutal Dark Elf city. And we actually uncovered Malekith as well. Canopic Jars or Gold. Well, I do like the Canopic Jars. I do want the Venom Knights of Asaph, because I actually have enough everything else except Canopic Jars to get them now. But 2,500 gold is... I mean, gold's kind of hard to come by with the Tomb Kings. Huh. I'll go gold. I like gold. Multiple units is better than one unit. Cannot wait to see Settra on a War Sphinx in battle. And now we've got a lot to improve our infrastructure here. Remember that we still have the buff, actually. We should, yeah. Still have the military buff. So everything we build here in terms of recruitment buildings will cost significantly less gold. So more Tomb Guard, never a bad thing. And we can build another Ushabti building. Numas. We'll be able to build another one. Kasabar will level you up. We'll be able to build another one there. And we're going to have a lot of Ushabti very soon. And you, my friend, Mr. Ivar the Bony.
To your king.
Oh, hello, Prince Barekt from Followers of Nagash. I think we need to move.
Make way. Moving.
Now the dwarfs. Oh, hello. Arkin has Eye of the Panther. Interesting. I wonder if he has that settlement as well. I'm surprised he was able to take that. Skeletons are really bad in auto-resolve against dwarfs. I would not have thought they'd be able to do that. This army will have to be careful. I could get rolled by Arkin. A lot of stuff's happening. A lot of stuff's happening. Okay. Finish up this movement over here. We're going to uncover Nagaroth itself. And then Nagaron, rather. And now his scouting is done. We can maybe go scout for Mazdamuni and the Lizardmen in the southwest. Find out where the Books of Nagash are. But we are about to open up war with Arkin, I think. I think he's going to move on. Yep, hello. Hello, Lich King. Don't do that. It's not very nice. Okay. So now we're going to talk about the Bowmen of God, I cannot say that, man. I don't know how to say Orion for a second. They are about the most obscure piece of lore Creative Assembly could have possibly added to this entire campaign, and I love that they did. So Orion was actually a Wood Elf, obviously, and he, in very early editions, I think 2nd or 3rd edition, went to help out the High Elf kingdoms, actually. And there was a High Elf ship captain named Stalior. I believe most of this has probably been retconned, but kind of came back with the Great Vortex campaign. And Stalior was a well-known High Elf sea captain. And he joined up with them and went into a Southlands campaign. And he was very well known for being a fantastic warrior and for his regiments being very willing to get stuck into the action. And he lost an eye during his campaigns and became very upset with the whole like, I'm not as beautiful as I was before. He just kind of grew disillusioned with the whole elven lifestyle, which is live for a very long time. And that's actually how many elves die. They get very bored of their life because it's like, oh, I've lived for 1,000 years. I've done everything I'd ever want to do. I don't want to do anymore. And then they just kind of pass away. They don't really die of old age. They just kind of die of depression. And he kind of disappeared into legend and apparently did not die of old age. Still around. But he's chilling in the camp right now, and I think Settra's going to move on him. Or we're going to try to fight them. But we got to deal with... We got chaos moving through our territory right now. Pretty decent armies there, actually. Should be able to auto-resolve... Ooh. Ooh, hello. They've got some allies. Well, things get very interesting if we do that. But it'll be fun. That'll be a lot of... Ooh, that's a lot of fact. I think I need to not attack them quite yet. Not yet. I need to move my other army over here, and then we'll be ready. Once we have 2 armies on the western front, we'll definitely be good to go. But declaring war right now just doesn't make sense, because I'm not really... I don't have this army on my front line. And I want a few more Ushabti, because we're about to get more. We're about to get a lot more. I don't want to have to cycle them back. So... yeah, we can build more here. We can build more in Gorgazan. Yep. So that'll be 2 more Ushabti. And then in Antok, or rather Kesabar, we'll soon be able to build more. And do I really want to chill for that long, though? Huh. Well, what's probably going to happen? Let's see. Is Arkan at war with the dwarfs? I bet that he is. Yes. What we'll probably do is retreat to Pools of Despair for a second. So they're starting to get corrupted by the Chaos armies. And then let them attack, which will be fine. They'll get wiped out. And then with our 2 stacks, we can move westward, take out Sudenburg, the Bretonnians, and the dwarfs in all one fell swoop, and then it'll be war with Arkan. But I've changed my mind with what I'm going to do with the southern part of my empire. At the start of next campaign, in part 5, we will actually attack Karak Zorn, I think. We're going to have to see the auto-resolve and see... make sure that we can win, but I'm pretty sure we can, just looking at the units. We look at what we have here. Bunch of Tomb Guard. Great melee defense. Not even that squishy, because they have 72 armor. They'll be completely fine against the Dwarf Warriors and Longbeards. We have 2 Khemerian War Sphinxes now. Settra is basing it up at this point. And we have a Casket of Souls. They've got Longbeards, they've got a few Dwarf Warriors and Quarrelers. Certainly a decent army, but they don't have walls in the settlement either. Well, they have walls, but they don't have a garrison. A big garrison. So, we've got a Thane, 3 Longbeards, 2 Quarrelers, 2 Thunderers. Nothing that's going to add more on top of that in terms of a garrison. And this will be a very lucrative settlement. Whether we decide to capture it or whether we decide to raise it, not sure yet. We'll have to see what it looks like, but... we will attack Karak Zorn and go to the war with the dwarves here. Then move our other armies to the west to deal with Arkan and those guys. And once that happens, we'll have a lot of battles next campaign part for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed part 4 of my Settra the Imperishable Let's Play campaign. Thank you all for watching. Indie Pride, signing out for now.